Hi there, my name is Ryan Sanchez, and this is my group speech. I had a total of four people in my group, and um, well, two of them dropped the class, so it was me and this other girl, and I just did my part, but did the whole entire thing, but I'll share it with you, and I think she did hers. But let me share my screen before we get started, and yeah, let me just okay. So my topic or our topic was communicating in interpersonal relationships. This, let me move this right here. The whole lot, it's a lot, but I'm not gonna read every single uh part. I'm not gonna read it word. I'll try not to read it word for word. Okay, let me just move myself. It's in the way. There you go. Sorry about that. Okay, the specific purpose. So the purpose of why I did this to educate the audience on the importance of interpersonal communication, the background, investigations, both constructive and destructive communication on relationships. So it's both sides of a relationship on how you feel. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But yeah, the introduction. I'm gonna kind of just sum it up because yeah, I know there's quite a lot, but I'll try to sum it up as best as I could. One essential aspect of human existence is interpersonal connections. People deal with connecting with individuals and the impact that one person's actions and experiences might have on one another. We depend on this connection to get by in our daily lives. They can take on diverse shapes. They can be close knit and intimate, intimate relationships like those between parents and children, or can be farther apart and less personal, like between neighbors or teachers and students. I'll explain what holds interpersonal relationship together and how communication affects different types of them. So there's many different types of interpersonal relationships. It could be either between yourself and your family, or yourself and another loved one, or yourself and a friend. It could be many aspects on what you think a relationship consists of. Transition. Without even realizing it, everyone of us has numerous interpersonal relationships that are impacted by our social and communication abilities. We all have a wide variety of these relationships, but how many of us are aware of history and how much has it shaped the way we interact with one another? Okay. Throughout history, the research journey started with inquiries into interpersonal affection and gradually evolved into exploring complexities within established relationships. So, okay, the research conducted since 1980 has highlighted the importance of interpersonal relationships in shaping individuals' physical and mental health. Studies have shown that individuals are susceptible to depression, anxiety, physical, and other health related problems. Sorry. So, techniques such as narrative or storytelling approaches are employed to allow individuals to hold their own perspectives on their relationships. These stories or accounts serve as powerful tools in understanding the meanings that individuals attribute to their relationships and how these meanings shape their relational experiences over time. This is a site right here at the end that is on the works cited page. Okay. Transition. Lastly, I will discuss the impact on positive and negative communication. So effective communication is crucial in building satisfying and successful relationships with others, especially in long-term romantic relationships. Um, Positive communication includes collaborative problem solving and sharing feelings with one another. Researchers discovered that positive communication early on in the relationship is linked to the positive communication later on, and that relationship satisfaction at the beginning of the relationship is linked to satisfaction at the end, which everybody has a different type of relationship and how they are, how they act, how they are with the other person. So you can relate to this, but you have your own perspective on what it is. Um, Identifying negative communication habits in ourselves can improve our relationships and increase satisfaction. We should recognize patterns in our speech that convey criticism and defensiveness and learn to avoid them. And then let me read this last sentence here. Therefore, making changes now can have lasting impact for those looking to improve their communication skills using tools that aid emotion regulation during interactions is also helpful. And then this is another site there at the bottom. Okay, let me get into my conclusion. Today, I have discussed the complexities of communicating and interpersonal relationships, including history, relationship, positive and negative communication. Um, the need for communication, belonging with us human needs are not only as young children, but as also young adults or adults. Want others like us to feel good when we are heard or when others help us problem solve. That's another site right there. Interpersonal relationships are a backbone of our society, which I can relate because I've had many relationships in the past that are good and bad to it, but they all play roles in your life and how you experience them. Um, in short, they are fundamental to our well-being and the key to achieving common goals. And then this is, let me move myself. This is the works cited of all the sources I used. Should be another slide. Okay, thank you. So I just want to thank you for watching my speech. Interpersonal relationships is really, really important. Could be really important. And it can mean a lot. It can mean you being with somebody that you love, or you being with somebody as a family member or as a friend. And all those three I just named, it could be very different. You or that other person you were with both have a different perspective on life, and you have your own thoughts, you have your own ways of thinking, and it's very hard for one another to get along unless obviously you love one another, if this is a relationship type situation. As a family situation, you're always going to love your family member. They're always going to be there for you forever and ever until you pass away. And then as a friend, that is a friend relationship. That's a bond that you build together. That's stuff you cherish together. That's stuff you have in common together. And yeah, interpersonal relationships, it's a great topic. It's a really, really good topic to talk about. And I suggest you, I suggest you just, you know, have a great mind on what you're trying to achieve and just have fun with it. And I just want to say thank you for watching my speech. And yeah, thank you.